So we're over a year into President Trump's second term. First to Harry, to what extent should young people hold the Trump administration responsible for the challenges that they face right in this moment?
Well, I mean, a lot of the challenges that young people are facing, as I mentioned, like Trump promised to fix. Housing, grocery prices, all these things, he said, I'm going to do it. Kamala Harris, she's going to import a million gazillion people and she's going to, trans everybody and all this crap. And he said, I'm focused on affordability. I'm going to get it done. And none of that has happened. And, as I mentioned, I want to go back to this point. I talk to people who are not political every single day, some of which who voted for Trump. And, they kind of stay out of politics, but they vote in elections, and they all are telling me the exact same thing, that things are hard right now, things are not getting better. And I ask, what exactly is Trump doing about it? Right now, the Democrats are in the minority. We are not in office. We don't have the Supreme Court, the House, the Senate, the presidency. It is the Republicans, and they've done absolutely nothing with it. And so we're talking about low voter turnout among young people. How can you blame them? I mean, politicians come in, they lie all the time, they say I'm going to do this, and they do the opposite. Why would somebody feel motivated to get out and vote if they think that nothing's going to change?
Of course, young people had the highest youth voter turnout in American history in the last election, where it was young men under 35 years old who decisively delivered a victory to the Trump-Vance administration, seeking unapologetic, unreserved conservatism on offense. I am not standing here to be a complete apologist for the Trump administrations. I have my own growing share of frustrations on various policies over the last year and a half, but to act like young people's growing disapproval with the action that we've seen in Washington, D.C., from just the administration alone, but also, more importantly, from Congress, is a sign that they're sprinting toward the political left, just is not indicative of reality. Young people, especially young men, are looking for unafraid, on-offense conservatism. No foreign intervention, keeping American tax dollars at home, dismantling the administrative state and defunding agencies that aren't doing anything to solve for the problems that you're experiencing every day, improving the education system that you all engage with on a college campus every day to not just be woke slop propaganda indoctrination, but the pursuit of objective truth.
Does anybody here at UVA feel like they're getting taught woke slop on a daily basis? Anybody? Hands up? Okay,
Lots of nods I'm seeing around here.
Okay, we've got a couple people, some woke slop. I'm glad that the overwhelming majority of people are on the same page, that institutions like UVA are great. They're giving you a fantastic education. And it's not just woke slop. I don't even know
what isolation.
I don't even know what woke slop means.
I don't even know several years in America.
I don't even know what woke slop means. But you talked about young men in particular voting for Donald Trump. Now, how's it going? I mean, I was just looking at CNN the other day, yesterday actually. There was a poll in February of 2025. Donald Trump had a plus 10 approval rating with all people under the age of 30. It's now negative 40. A 50-point swing. So this idea that young men are seeking God and conservatism and traditional values and things like that is just not borne out in the data, because there's this major swing.
That, Harry, but the data is showing that young men across the country are seeking that. And I know we're not probably supposed to do this, but I'm going to break the rules a little bit. Young men in particular, I'm curious, what two areas do you think you're the most disillusioned with in our federal politics right now? What two things are you the most frustrated about? Shout it out.
Any takers? Anything?
Foreign intervention. All right, what else?
Thank you. Affordability, foreign intervention. Both things that Donald Trump has not fixed.